the first thing we're going to do today is draw our flower. Our flower is going to eventually become our color wheel, but we're going to start with simple shapes to get started. So you need a white piece of paper, or whatever you have, and a pencil, or anything you have to draw with. I'm going to start about a little bit above the middle of my page, and I'm going to draw a circle. This is going to be the center of your flower. When that's done, we're going to start with the petals of our flower. So we're going to start at the top in the middle, and we're going to draw a big curved line for our first petal, almost touching the top of the page. There we go. If you ever need to pause so that you can finish something before I move to the next step, go ahead. Then I'm going to go to the next one. We're going to do one on each side of our first petals. We're going to do one, try to make them close to the same size. 1, 2. So now we have 3 petals, and hopefully you remember that there are 6 colors on the color wheel, so I need 3 more petals. I'm going to put one down at the bottom in the middle. And then we need 2 more to finish up, and we're going to put those next to the one on the bottom. 1, 2. And then we have a flower with 6 petals. Flowers aren't always exactly the same, so it's okay if yours is not quite perfect. When you're finished drawing your flower, we're ready to draw the stem. We're going to use 2 vertical lines that go down to the bottom of the paper. We're going to draw a zigzag line for the grass. Now, I'm going to add some leaves to my flower stem. These are going to be pointed on the end so that they don't look the same as our petals. Good. Then you're finished drawing your flower and you're ready to add color, okay? The first thing we're going to do to add color, get my materials. I'm going to use crayons, and we're going to start with our primary colors, and hopefully you remember those. If you do, say them out loud. If you said red, yellow, and blue, then you were right. Those are the 3 primary colors. We're going to start with red, and I'm going to start by coloring in. Oops, I just broke my crayon. Oh well. One of my petals with the red. You can use markers, you can use paint, you can use crayons, whatever you have. Now, after that's finished, I'm ready to move on to my next primary color, but if you remember, the primary colors never touch each other on the color wheel because the secondary colors go in between them. So we're not going to put it the petal next to the red petal. We're going to skip one and put it right here. So I've done my second primary color. And then my last primary color, which is blue, red, yellow, and blue. Remember, we have to skip one in between, so leave a space. We're ready to add our secondary colors. The secondary colors are colors that are made when you mix two primary colors together. So, in your crayon box, the first thing, or whatever material you're using, we're going to use the color that's made when we mix red and blue. So I'm going to find that color now. If you picked purple, then that is correct. Purple is the color that is made when you mix red and blue. And on the color wheel, it should go in between the red and blue. So we're going to color this petal with the purple. Coloring that in. Now, we've done one of our secondary colors. I'm going to move on to the color that's made when I mix red and yellow. So find that color. Red and yellow make orange. So in between the red and yellow, you're going to color orange. And then the last color that goes on the color wheel is the color that's made when I mix yellow and blue. And that color is green. There we go. Now, you can use whatever colors you want to finish the rest of your picture. You can color the center of your flower any color, your leaves and your stem, and then the grass as well. If you want to add some details to the background, like a sunshine or clouds or rain, you may do that as well. So this was just a review of what we learned about the color wheel. Hope you like it. Send me some pictures.